All right, let's get this thing started. Dun dun dun. Oh, this is the Obby. All right, so basically what I'm looking to do today is to add a little game over time sequence. So we have the game over board. And after 3 seconds, we show the screen. So instead, what we're going to do let's go like 0.5 seconds. We'll just have like this message continue on. Game over 1. Game over 1. Game over 2. Game over 2. Game over 3. Game over 3. Game over 4. One, two, three, 4. Start screen. Show screen 0, I think. And this would be 4. All right, so we've got game over 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, show screen 0. So we'll play that on game over 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I need to build messages around these pictures that turn on. Show green button. Red button pressed. Show red button. Show red button. So it is in the framework over here. And we have that is going to be game over 1 right here. Game over 2. Game over 3. Game over 4. Whoops. Game over 4. I think that'll work. So we need to make this happen a lot faster. Let's just go like 0.2 seconds for now. Also, in each of these frameworks, we need I don't think we need separate timers for all of these. So let's just say that's the human version, and this other timer one is the other stuff for now. If for any reason I want to change it in the future. We're going to make these ones a little faster. Try to make the light turn off when you're playing to visually see it without the sound, if the sound isn't on. So we need to change these ones all to 2 to keep it consistent. Let's just have all 4 of them blink 4 times. And play. I don't know. So that's the message to play them. And we're going to say game over 3. Game over 4. Show red button. Game over 2. Game over 3. Game over 4. Game over 3. Game over 4. Game over 3. Game over 4. Game over 4. Game over 4. And then this one's just game over 4. I don't know, that's kind of weird. It's something. Burr, 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 burr. That's pretty much what it should do. It should have a different sound effect. That's what we'll do. And we'll just go back to the ones. Each one has its own light up while the ending sound is playing. So let's give myself another asset just to be different. And we'll grab a different shape we haven't used yet. Like, grab a cylinder. So cylinder sound game over. Hey Nasman, good to see you. What's up? Oh. I don't have my rain on. I mean, I can hear it. Alright. I like playing rain when I'm doing stuff, trying to focus, because it helps me zone out. So yeah, this is going to be a game over sound. So something that's cool that you can do with OLYEON is generate stuff. And I'm going to generate a sound effect. And let's say that I want this to be electronic game over sound. That's four seconds. Let's see what we get. This is pretty nifty because it gets added right into the experience. Two seconds, 5 seconds. No. Sort of. Satisfying electronic game over. Jingle. Can you even hear that? Yeah. That's like a race start sound. I wonder if you can rename them. 8 seconds, 2 seconds. Play game for fun, what's up? It's good to see you, I hope you're doing good. This one's 8 seconds. I mean, it is satisfying. Let's go with that one. So I'm going to take all of these play sounds off. All these messages off. Get out of here. Today I'm just putting like some final touches of polish on SimEon Says game, which there's a competition going on. 250 coins right here. What's the leaderboard say? Cyber Dragon's in the lead. Oh, you did play this game. 10. So you're in third place. I went with 2 weeks on this one. But yeah, I'm just polishing it a little bit. So yeah, give it 5 stars. Favorite it. Follow it. Oops. I'm trying to add a game over. So if I save this... Commercials. That's not good. Take the portal off of this. Can go ahead and just copy the sound and paste it here. I'm probably gonna have to refresh. So let me do a refresh here to see if we can update the sounds that we just built, that we just prompted. Come over here. Yeah, that was the one. Sounds great. Let's put it right here. That one kind of works. Isn't so goofy. But we're going with that. Play on message is going to be game over. The first one. Yeah, it's perfect because it leads into the next game if you want to play again. So this game's super cool because I was able to use the new array system. Which keeps track of the Eon's answers and the player's answers and checks them against each other in real time. Rather than me having to build like a bunch of integers out that keep track of everything, the array just does it all. So I was able to just like whip it all together really easily. It's very nice. I think the only thing else we're missing is just like, I don't know. Maybe if I give myself a torus here, and what if I say just something different? I don't know if I can put variables in this. If we just say, oops, not here. Game over. Show image off. Show an editor true. Text size 140. Yeah, that's probably a silly way to do it. I wonder if I can double... Oh yeah, I don't think you can double up. I mean, I could double up the variables and create another one for the status text. So the status text is right here. It does say game over right here, but it doesn't have like a big game over. Let me just generate an image quick. I've also been doing a little research about that memory game. It should be possible. I think I can build it out of 50 colors. That might be a really easy way to do it. Game over pop-up. SimEon memory game. Black background. It wants me to go all out and build a big game over screen. Just the game over. Not the menu. All right. So we're going to be pretty much done with this, and then I'm going to show off like the basic Obby template. We can also add some screenshots of the front pictures or whatever, the thumbnails, or with the portals. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can remove the background. Not too shabby. I can't tell if it's deleted. Yeah, I think it's good. Game over. So we're going to post this image on iPostImage.cc. Copy that. Let's add an image from URL. And also put them in storage now, which is pretty nice if you think about it. Let's see how big game over is. Oh yeah, it's just like perfect spot too. So we're going to show this with game over, and we're going to hide it with show screen 0. Visible by default? Absolutely not. Z layer? Also 1, I think. Let's give it a save. Alright, let's see if this is satisfying. Kind of weird. But we need to put the game over in front of the buttons. So let's do Z layer like 10. I don't know. No, let's just do Z layer all the way up. Make sure it's in the front. Hello. Let's just give it like a little more at the end, like 1 second at the end. There we go. So if I make sure I save this, actually, I don't know if I can grab the link right from this. Let's see. No. Let's see. Publish update. That's interesting. It's cool that I can push an update from there. What happens if I push edit and go back into the editor? Is there a place that storage? Is there a place that I can edit my experience page? View details. Whoops. That little thing is the same. Play. Oh, I guess we just kind of do it right here in admin, huh? Can I adjust the thumbnail here? I don't think so. Well, how about this? I've been meaning to put a new like thumbnail on the Stroop effect test, so let's just do that. I don't seem to have a good record of all of the images I've posted. Well, that's no bother. The Stroop effect test. So let's publish this with a new background here. Stroop effect test. much better. I didn't even have the right colors. All right. There it is. Okay. So if we go back here and we go into SimEon memory, I want to hop over into the other HUD, that's Fred's portal here. And then we can create a custom image. Size it down a bit. And then we have another one for what passes through here. I don't even know if I have that screenshot still here. What passes through? Looks like there might be still one in there. Okay. Dang it. I'm gonna add another image from URL for now. Probably transition these all to storage. Okay, something like that. Idle Hill, what's up? Idle Hill in the house is what I was trying to say. Welcome into chat. Good to see you. So the main reason I went with this stuff, and I want to make a. Can I duplicate these? I can. So eventually, I wanted to make it so it's mobile friendly, landscape or portrait. Just a lot of work. Maybe we will get to it eventually. But for now, default has variables this size so that when you go into the landscape, it also fits here. So you can play this on your phone, even though it doesn't look the best on your phone. 250 coins up for grabs on this one. So if I save this, now I can just push the update. If I go here into admin, no. If I go here into my experiences, I can publish the update. That's pretty cool. Let me see how it looks on the phone. Give this a refresh. See if it catches up. Play. Start game. Fred's portal. Stroop effect test. What passes through? It's looking pretty cool. It works. It does not work in portrait though. Sort of. Sort of works in portrait, but it looks really weird. Awesome. Too many links. Too many tabs open. So share this. There you go. This is the competition going on right now. 250 coins. 125 coins for first place, 75 coins for second place, 50 coins for third place. Something you can do with coins right now that is evident, or like that's an easy way to use coins, is in the generation where you can make your SFX for your games, which is really cool. You can make music for your games. I haven't tested the speech, but you can make all this stuff for your game. Images. I was trying to make double jumps and stuff, testing it out. And then you can make 3D assets, which I tried to make a jetpack. And then you can edit audio in here. So if you do win coins, this is something that you can do with your coins. But also you'll be able to use your coins in games eventually as people learn how to use coins, and there's games fun enough for you to use coins in. So after doing all that, I think I'm pretty much done with SimEon memory for a while. I guess I'm going to open that right back up. But what I want to do is hop into the Obby template. So I'm going to be releasing the Obby template pretty soon. Prompt, enter portal, enter Stroop effect test, enter what passes through. I don't see that anywhere. console. Pretty cool. But yeah, I've been working on this one. So this is just kind of showing off some um, stuff that can be used. Like this is a conveyor belt, so that I'm not doing anything. It's moving your player down the side. You can go this way and back this way. Then there's like a little obby thing that you can't get to. Well, you can get double jump right now because I was practicing, but you actually have to buy double jump in the shop. Are you in first place now? You want me to just close it up? Close up shop? Let's see. I'm 21? Sick. Yeah, dude, let's just close the contest. But actually, I made this one for 2 weeks, unfortunately, so you have twice as much time to compete. So basically, this has some really cool logic in it for building out an obby and has a checkpoint system that that works really nice that I put together. There's some coins that you can collect. But the obby checkpoints allow you to skip like a checkpoint, and it'll still know like which checkpoint to give you when you step on it and stuff. You can keep track of those variables up here, and the rules are about it. There's surprisingly a lot of rules for this basic obby. But the checkpoint system was built into these two boards. And then I ended up at checkpoint 9. I just put them in their own 3. So I might fix that before I publish it. So you could have a board per checkpoint, and it's just really easy. And maybe this could even be something that AI could do, because there is AI in here that you can ask it to do things. I generally haven't had a lot of luck with it. I mean, I did build like most of Stroop Effect with it though, which was like almost 200 rules it put together for me, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. So right now there are 10 checkpoints I built in. 10 checkpoints I built in. It goes back to spawn, and then the shop right here allows you to buy double jump, jetpack. I may also do sprint. Just 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But right now there's like 10 checkpoints put together. I might put together a few more before I send it out. But so you could build out this however you want. Make this obby section, change it, like drag all this stuff out a little bit. Doesn't need to be that easy. You can have it be however you want. And then use these checkpoints. So teleport to checkpoint. If I fall off, I'll go back to that proper checkpoint. You can set the checkpoint back to 0, which is all the way back here. These portals go to different experiences I have set up. Goes to SimEon. This one goes to the Stroop effect test. This one goes to what passes through. So you could set up your own obbies or stuff like that and teleport to your own games. There seems to be a bit of a bug on the shop right now where I can't get the currency to work. So I'm going to wait for that to work for sure before I send that out. But the coins aren't populated, even though you can see I have 2 coins. So I'm not sure what's happening. Oops. Forgot to get the first checkpoint. But yeah, so the point here was you could collect some coins and then buy double jump. And then you could try to go here. I don't know if it's possible yet. Oh, and there's another bug about the conveyor where if I'm above it, it'll work for me. But I got here. Oh, I don't know if I can be on that. I might have to flip it around the other way. But yeah, the whole point to have that obby above it was to try to teach people about these conveyor belts. And you can get up there once you buy a double jump. I have 0. I have 5 coins. Or at least I got a checkpoint this time before I died. I keep forgetting I have double jump because I gave it to myself. Also, something that has been added is like admin controls, which I have not explored yet. That would be something really easy to add to a game like this. So potentially we could add it. Potentially we could try to add admin powers. And then the spawn at the end brings you all the way back there, but you could go teleport back to your checkpoint that you're on. You could teleport to spawn, but also teleport back to your checkpoint. I put those buttons for testing. Yeah, so this is going to be a template that you'll be able to work with for free. And let's just go ahead. What time is it? I've been on for like an hour. Oh, my BRB is still up. Oh, whoopsies. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. Just grab this portion and pull it back. Let's duplicate this floor. Give it to you. And then what I'm going to do here is we can go into the boards and duplicate it. So let's say this one is 11. And duplicate it Actually, we'll just do it one at a time because you find mistakes that way. So we'll change that to 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Duplicate that one. Checkpoint 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Let's go up to 15 here. 2. 14. 15. Okay. So what does this do? What's the system that checks for the checkpoint? So there's a trigger volume out there that's sending out this message, and it's seeing if your checkpoint variable is less than the checkpoint that you're on. So if the last time you picked up a checkpoint was checkpoint 9, but now you're trying to get checkpoint 15, it'll set you up at checkpoint 15. But if you're at checkpoint 15 and you're trying to get a checkpoint 14, it'll not ever let you move down a checkpoint. It actually works really, really well. There might be a better way with array now. I'm not sure. Array is really powerful, but this method right here is really slick, especially for beginner Obby template. So we're up to 15. Let's bring this logic out. So we duplicate it. Now there's 3 different platforms here. I tried to rename everything. I didn't put stuff in folders, but tried to give it good names. All the coins are exactly the same. I don't have them respawning, so you have to reload the experience for the coins to respawn. And then we'll move up. Checkpoint 11. 11. Trigger volume is 11. So something I'd be really interested for this experience is to be testing out multiplayer, making sure everybody's getting their own checkpoints. We can see everybody. Potentially that's where the admin powers come in. You can do jump scares and kill people. You can introduce guns and stuff like that to just turn it into like a PvP battle. Oops. This one is 10. This one is 11. So this one will be checkpoint 12. Yeah, so basically the selling feature of this is if you want to build on an obby, there's already going to be 15 checkpoints built in. So you could just like rebuild the Obby experience in between the checkpoints and boom, have yourself a nice Obby. Without having to build 15 checkpoints. Next stream, probably going to work on the memory game since Play Game for Fun asked to work on it. And I think it's possible. So next stream we're going to be trying to make memory with a 10 by 10 grid. And we should be able to do that. 12, 13. Just double checking here. And I forgot to rename these to 12. My wife is texting me. Always text your wife back. Thanks for the shout out, Play Game for Fun. On the X. So over the next coming weeks too, in Eon, I would like to test out multiplayer shooting and stuff like that, because that's a lot of stuff I want to do with the Misty Mountain map. Also, I need to talk to Bruno still, but I was thinking maybe it would be fun to like list the Misty Mountain map for like some coins. So you two could build on the Misty Mountain map. I don't know if that's possible. Basically, it's just the block layout without any assets. I think that'd be a cool thing to sell. I don't know if there'd be any interest in it. I mean, it's a good maze. Let's see if all the checkpoints are working. I feel like they're not. Let's bring one more over here. Whoops. all this. 15.0. All right. I think we got it. So let's test out all the checkpoints. Good. Good. So far, so good. That was the old 10. Old last one. So these are really the only ones that might be broken. Oh, that's not right. Wait, did I get that one? Did I just forget to get it? I guess so. Beauty! Now we're up to 15 checkpoints. So, also, there's a couple other things that we might add in here, like Cyber Dragon added way to color on things, which I haven't quite figured out yet. But I want people to explore that stuff too on their own, so maybe that might be more of its own separate thing. But I'll continue to think about what's good for the basic Obby template, but I think we're pretty close. I think we're pretty close. Something that I realized is you can't stand on that, so we're gonna go that way. I don't know if you'll be able to stand on that, so we're gonna go like that. Should be able to stand on that. Gave myself a jetpack this time, didn't I? Oh, I forgot. So we're just gonna turn the jetpack on for now. Activated start, please. Gracias. Oh, conveyor belt's taking me away. Get away from me! I reported that bug. So the goal is you should be able to get here with double jump, but you can't get up there. You'd need a jetpack. So let's see if it's possible with these settings. It is. So you could put these even farther away from each other. But this would be the end of the obby up here. Makes it hard when the conveyor's touching me. No shot. Oh, that double jump at the end brought me over. Dang it. Jetpack and double jump mess with each other. Don't go over it. Just need to make sure it's possible. We just need to make sure it's possible. Going past yellow. You can see the conveyor still moving me. Oh, through the hole. Cool. So it is possible. Once you buy the jetpack. So this will be out soon. What else? Oh yeah, there's going to be the split vote template coming out. That's using global variables. But first we're going to try to put together memory. Or we might just do the split vote fast, because that's not going to take long. We'll probably do the split vote first. After, this is pretty much ready, I think. Once the variables in the shop is working. So, split vote, and then memory. So if you would like to see how anything is done in Eon, please let me know as well, and I will work on that after memory. Alright, much love everybody. I got hungry children that want lunch, so I will talk to you later. Appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow maybe. Maybe I'll stream before Bruno, I don't know. Probably not though. Maybe though. Okay, bye.